Well, here we are, the last day of May, and I finally have a couple of lilies blooming, which is really a lot later than previous years. Here we have one guy right here, one of the pretty pink and white ones. As usual, the camera doesn't show up the colors as well as they show up. I think it's a thing with the wavelength of the colors versus the camera. The human eye can see more than the camera is made for, or at least this particular low-end consumer grade, and then less camera. And this, okay, so that's an Asiatic lily there, you know, one of those that comes up one stem, lots of blooms on the end. The leaves, this is a way you can tell the Asiatic lilies from the daylilies. The Asiatic lilies, the leaves are coming off of the stem. There's a stem and all the leaves are attached. They're small and they're coming off the stem. The daylily, the leaves are coming down from the base, from the root, along with the bloom stem. So that's the way you can quickly tell the difference between Asiatic lilies and daylilies. And if you have some other proper name for that, well, you can just use whatever that is, but that's what I say. All right, and here's the first daylily opening of those. So things are getting started. Oh, well, and of course things have been started for a long time because the Tradescantia are being very enthusiastic, and the primrose, Missouri primrose or Mexican primrose or whatever else you choose to call it. And there's a wasp. Okay, we'll leave the wasp alone. Yeah, and this is my formerly Rose of Sharon hibiscus creature. I had a few of them. They were really beautiful. And then they just decided to die, one after the other. This was the last one of those. Now, I still have one that's my air conditioner, by the way, in the background. There's still one that I transplanted last year from a volunteer start. And that one is, my grass was just cut yesterday. A gentleman came who cuts my grass and cut my grass. So this is about as tidy as you'll ever see this place looking. Anymore. Yes, well, you can barely see it here because the pokeweed is growing around it, but that is the last Rose of Sharon hibiscus creature. I was debating whether to get rid of that pokeweed or not, but my breathing isn't doing real good, so I didn't. And something that's really a bummer is that this redbud tree is also dying pretty thoroughly. It's got a few live branches on it, but not a whole lot. It's mostly dead. So, yeah, it's you know, I put a lot of work into this, into trying to make this place really nice, and stuff just hasn't worked out very well. Okay, well, you know, if you didn't know how it was supposed to look and you hadn't seen it before, you might think it was pretty nice if you didn't look up and see all the dead branches or have one fall down and hit you on the head. Okay, well, that's enough babbling for this morning. Sunday morning, last Sunday of May, last day of May. All sorts of strange things happening in the world. Out here, the birds are ignoring all of us. Bye-bye.